Hey everybody, it's Party Elite with another episode of my Skarsnik Let's Play. With a great start to the session, a lovely little lick from Gobla there. Now, we find ourselves in a pretty interesting situation, I'd say. Now, a couple of sessions ago, we more or less conquered the entire corner of the old world here. I'm pretty sure the Top Knots will confederate soon enough. We had a rebellion of his teeth snatches, but we'll take care of that soon enough. Skarsnik, in fact, is on his way to Grungi, Mingal to do just that. We'll fix this little hole in our territory, but the interesting part comes with the use of the underway, giving us decent access to some dwarven holds, and I might actually be able to do something of like a blitzkrieg against the dwarfs. I might pull Skulk here, who should be raiding right now. There we go. Might be able to pull Skulk over against Varenka Hills, maybe use Nubzub and his Wa army against Karak over here, which is got something of a garrison, but nothing I need to worry about. Meanwhile, Azag here, despite his small army, can take Oakenhammer because apparently that was hit recently. I'm guessing by the vampire counts, who have been losing ground to the border princes, which is shameful, really. So that's happening. Meanwhile, Zufbar is also pretty ripe for the picking. This dwarf army is a non-issue. Grom Peak as well. Very small, what's the word I'm looking for? Reserve army. Wait for it, garrison. There we go. So yeah, it's all stuff that I could take pretty easily. I might want to move Morglor up there, and you know what? I think I'll actually get rid of all these orc boys. It's one thing to get them via Confederation, but it's another thing when there's so many of them. That just feels like cheating. So you know what? We're going to disband all of these guys because otherwise it's not really a goblin-only campaign. An orc here, an orc there, fair enough. That was way too many. So you know what? Let's get a couple of skulkers in here. And we'll get some wolf riders and stuff. We'll figure it out as we go along, but yeah, too many non-goblin units there. Shiny Pit is on its way. Meanwhile, let's see, we've got at Karak Eight Peaks. We're just a couple turns away from being able to upgrade this and the Goblin Workshop, so we're getting there. We're getting there. And as soon as we can, we'll get this up to the Sacred Spider Grounds. And that way we'll have access to the Arachnarok Spider pretty far up north, which is not a bad play, I would say. Alright, excellent. So let's see, Skarsnik is on his way down there. It'll take us a couple turns to get this army back into fighting form, and then we'll push them up against Grom Peak, I think. And that's fine, because I do want the raiding to go on for a little bit longer. Just as a reminder to all of us, once again, I have quite a gap to fill here. Need to get to 15,000, so I'm about halfway there, unless I'm looking at these numbers completely incorrectly. 900 per turn, so you know what? A couple turns of setting that army up is not so bad. Meanwhile, Skarsnik can also take care of this and get up to the north before too long. With all that said and done, we are all low on cash. We have... What are you up to? Right, you're following this guy up north. I have so many armies. So many armies. Alright. Moving on. What's damaged here? You are. Can't repair you, unfortunately. That'll wait just one more turn, I think, and we'll be fine. Okay. Okay. I wonder... Actually, I'll probably wait some time before I confederate the Top Knots, because, again, Confederation causes public order problems and whatnot, and I don't want to have a slew of rebellions taking place as I'm pushing forward. Oh, nice. That's nice. Let's repair you. Dragonhorn Mines. Let's get another boss's tent here, I think. That'll help with the obedience situation. Provincial instability will drop soon enough. We'll be fine overall, but I do want to help it along the way. Let's rush down here. This won't be a problem at all. And in fact, I think I'll just capture it, like occupy it. It's actually been developed quite nicely by the Teeth Snatches. That's surprising. I was expecting them to just kind of hold it and do nothing with it. Pleasantly surprised. Alright. We go farther. Yes, we can. Keep pushing north. Over here. Might want to push into raiding stance, actually. Can we get... No, we can't. How far can we march?
All right.
It's a long way.
What does Ogginheck to you want?
Alright, it's fine. Couple turns, we'll push up into dwarf territory. In fact... Where are we right now? No, okay. As long as we can get up into this Karak Peak region. Ooh.
Begone.
You know what? Maybe I need to declare war sooner than I initially thought.
Don't think so.
Oh wow, that's an actual army.
I refuse your guidance.
But maybe Heinrich here will be pushing up there. Who knows? Okay, alright. Just we'll need to be a bit more careful than I initially was hoping. Like, I was initially hoping for, again, like sort of a blitzkrieg situation, but I'm going to have to forego that for something a bit more of a strategic approach, maybe. It really shouldn't be a problem, though. Under the dark moon's glare, your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if the shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by more sleep's glare. Let's see. Prove the omens, or do nothing. +6 leadership for 3 turns. Spend a lot of money. We're fine. I need the money. Kind of. Yeah, not bad to have the money. Alright, let's push and get Grunti Mingal. I don't know. I don't think I'll have to fight this battle. Maybe, we'll see. See what the odds are. Oh, you know what? I guess I will. Can't lightning siege. That's not decent enough odds for me. Unfortunately, we do not have spiders or giants or anything like that here. Okay, I guess we're fighting this. So let's see. We've got the Bad Moon Banner. +5, causing fear, unbreakable. Let's get it on some of these guys here. And we've also got the Wailing Banner. Put that, I can. Cause fear and terror. I do send Skarsnik into combat. He's a decent melee combatant, but I want fear and terror to have mobility. So you know what? We're gonna get it on these spiders instead. All right. We'll have to quickly take care of this army. Shouldn't be too much trouble. A lot of hidden units though, and then hit Nash or Troll Eater before he's able to reinforce. Let's take it to the battlefield. Okay, so we'll be able to cause consistent damage with the Rock Lobber, unless they're on the other side of this little mountain, though. Need to get eyes on them. Alright, let's push our entire army up, because we can. I said let's push us all up, because we can. There we go. We get our nasty Skulkers. Let's form a nice long line here. Again, I want to push in as quickly as possible, get rid of the first army before the reinforcements arrive. Skarsnik, unfortunately, cannot Vanguard deploy, but that's okay. You guys over here. Get you over here. It would be really unfortunate if they're all behind this hill. Don't really have that much range on a Rock Lobber. At all. It'll have to nudge forward. I mean, before I can even use the Rock Lobber, the engagements will probably start, which is unfortunate. But that's fine. Alright, everything's laid out as well as I care to do it. I guess they're not getting reinforcements, right, because it's a city battle. They're all going to show up at once. I'm trying to remember both armies. That should be fine. Alright. Let's go. Alright, opening fire. We're good. Skarsnik, dive up here. You guys open fire. Let's get rid of some of their archers nice and early. Cut these guys off. Alright, let's get around behind. And let's get a rear charge on these Actually, let's get a rear charge on these Night Goblin archers. And where are we hitting? Let's keep hitting here. Okay, excellent. Still firing on these archers, please. Chase these guys down. I want to make sure they don't get the chance to get too many shots off. Again, range fire causes a lot of morale damage. It's a tool I've been using. It's a tool I want to make sure doesn't get used on me, of course. Come on. Ooh. Get into guard mode. Guys are starting to give up. Pull you down. Just trying to rout lots of low leadership units, unfortunately. They'll come back. They'll come back. Let's pull back. Let's pull back. Get these squids up here just to keep them running. Dive in there. Keep these guys fighting. Oof, taking a lot of damage. That charge going in there. Come on. Pull back. Let's get a cycle charge. Pull these guys back here. Alright. Dive back in. These archers are lasting in melee longer than my actual melee units did. Should be ashamed. Pull these guys here. Pull these archers back now. Alright. Down here. Pull you guys up there. Let's keep those archers running. Chase these guys off. Okay. We're fine, though I'm very disappointed in my nasty skulkers. It's kind of why I almost feel like my goblin spearmen do a better job sometimes. Alright. There we go. Looking like a mass shatter pretty soon. Excellent. Excellent. Don't need to chase them down or anything, of course. Close victory. Yeah, not happy about that at all. That's why I don't have such a skulker-heavy army, usually. Might recompose Skarsnik's army. Alright. That's okay, though. We've taken the town. Ooh, as tempting as that is, I'm not going to do that. We're just going to occupy it again. It was pretty well maintained. As much as I like to make them vassals as well, we're going to occupy this. I want this corner. Dead. Gone. Excellent. Let's see. What do we want here? Raider, Looter, Ravager. I think we wanted to unlock Wa Path. So, with that in mind, let me just take a look here first. It's not a bad idea, actually. Plus 10%, up to plus 40%, especially with such low leadership units. 1, 2, 3 points, and then we could flip back down here. You know what? Yeah, let's go with Bellower. Get the aura size bonus. Be very helpful. And 4 turns. It'll take at least 3 turns for these to recuperate, so you know what? Let's do it. What else? What else? Yeah, I think that's everything. It'll take some time before we can get the Spidey back. That would just take some money. But we'll get there soon enough, actually. Not a problem. Still getting farther like this, so keep pushing forward. We'll raid Varenka Hills for some money. Can we... Nope, not yet. I want to go to war with the dwarves very soon as well. Again, Ungrim's army is pushed forward. Hopefully it'll take a decent amount of damage up there. Azag. Let's get you. We'll take 2 turns for anything. What do we need here? We've got a decent spread overall. Let's get some more ranged units. Just 1, because that's all I have the space for. How much are we making through raiding here? Over 1,000. And our objectives... We're getting there. We're getting there. And there are more places to raid, but of course a lot of money can be made here, as you can see already, so... That's why I'm kind of taking my time here. These guys are not happy about my rating, of course. You can see how much of a negative effect it's having, so we might fall into war with the Eastern Border Princes at the same time, but you know what? Not too worried about that, to be honest. As long as it's all one front. When it's all one front, it doesn't concern me as much. It's when it's splintered fronts and I'm fighting on the east and the west like I'm doing in the Vampire Count campaign. That's where it can get really kind of crazy. Ooh, short safe and just fell. Alright. Okay. if we just kind of march into Varenka Hills here.
On the way.
How much money? 327. Okay, so next turn I'll be able to move in. Can I... No, I can't reach it. Gonna push.
I suppose I might help.
See, I want to be able to hit Karak Angazar, Varenka Hills, Grom Peak, Oakenhammer, and Karak Drawn. I want to be able to hit them all in one turn
Who's the boss?
and get them all. That's what I'd like to do.
Gobbo
Getting to Grom Peak is
Warhorse.
actually quite a trip.
Doing one.
One more turn, I guess. One more turn. Barag Dawaz Bog. Let's upgrade you. Actually, no, you know what? Let's save some money so we can get the upgrade happening at Karak Eight Peaks. What's going on here? Right, the Shiny Pit. I keep confusing the Shiny Pit with the Tinkerer Bench. Constantly. Alright. Recovering here in terms of obedience. It's 3,000, so I'm going to save that money again. 3 more turns, that's fine. That's about how long it'll take for these Skulkers to replenish themselves, and we can push Skarsnik up north as well, but we can start the war without him all the way up north here. Extra campaign movement range might not be a bad idea. It's what I need right now, but is that short-term thinking? It might be, but you know what? A little bit of that never killed anybody. Still out of range. Right, we gotta go around the bridge.
It's
fine. Keep raiding. One more turn. One more turn. Might raid a turn here as well, because again, still need to get that army closer to Grom Peak. That'll give me a little bit of money.
War boss in it.
Small army. I hope we can take Grom Peak with it. It's pretty small. I should be able to. Also need to get Mount Gunbad better in terms of obedience. Grom Peak we can actually sack and raise, or sack and capture, like loot and capture. We'll see about that. Okay, let's save that money up though. Let's save some of that money, and that'll be a lot more helpful. Right, I've got the Wa armies as well. Jeez. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, I probably could have might have been able to take Varenka Hills with both of these Wa armies at the same time. What are you guys up to? Mount the Beasts. Okay, recruit melee cavalry. Sure. Why not? Let's say everyone's in raiding camp, sort of, so... Most of these armies are actually full, though. Alright, let's see how far you can get with the underpass. Excellent, we can pop in there. We might just skip out on that bonus. I might want to dive into battle. What is this?
What?
One of these armies I can take. Both of these armies I can't. But we can hit Zufbar instead. Let's get in the middle here between these two cities. Pop into an ambush stance just in case there's a little bit of a chase going on if they declare war on me. Make another 898. Let's actually push Skulk up. Sacrifice some of that income.
Getting it done.
Alright. Wall army will follow. Declare war on the dwarves. Take Karak Angazar and then some. Wow, Karak Hiran and Migdal Vongal Barak will be easy to take as well. You know what? I might actually give the Wa army in order to take Migdal instead, and then Skulk's army can go up to Karak Hiran.
Ready for bossing.
Can we not? Because it's not actually a battle? I guess not. That's fine. That's okay. Or do we flip that around? So many options. Pillars of Grungi. Let's upgrade... no, wait, hold on. First things first. Upgrade this. We want to get that happening as soon as possible. Just worried about this army heading out towards, like, the Pillars of Grungi and Mount Squighorn. I think we'll be able to fend them off okay, but just a little concerned. Alright, so next turn is when we hit Grom Peak and everything. When we hit everything. See, another 777. Yeah, that takes us pretty close. I'm not so worried about that anymore. Alright. Alright. 2 more turns. Excellent. Excellent. I think we can hit the dwarves pretty hard this turn. Ooh, that's a big army, actually, from Karak Eight. Glad I noticed that before I dove into a war with them as well. Okay, Betastikas, just in time for another war. Let's see. More speed. Again, still can't get this. Let's get Fasta Wolves, I think. Yeah, Fasta Wolves. Then we'll get the Arachnarok Spider. Yeah. Okay. 8 turns, that's about right. Oh boy, are we about to dive in here? Should be in reinforcement range. Actually, that seems like a pretty easy army to take on.
What you want?
187. How much are we making from rating? 728 plus 187 plus 116. Is it literally one more turn of rating? No, it's not. It's like 2 more turns of rating. 2 or 3 more turns of rating. Which is awfully tempting. The longer I wait, the more of an opportunity I give the dwarves. You know what? 1 more turn. 1 more turn. 1031. It'll just creep me a little bit closer. 1 more turn. Oh yeah, okay, actually that's pretty great. That turn will make a huge difference. Barakvar, okay, what do we want to upgrade? Pillars of Grungi, let's get you upgraded so we can get a defensive structure going there. And then we're out of money.
I will not obey.
This I don't like. Come on, guy. Oh! The Jagged Horn tribe doing some work. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, last turn of recruiting and raiding, and then we go to Wa. The Goblin to North getting better at his job, which is absolutely excellent. Let's see. You know what? We're going to have to fight some of that corruption as it comes in. That was my thinking last turn, so going to continue along that lines. Yeah, moving on. Wait. Take 2 turns. Do I want to wait that long? It'll help me get this Mount the Beasts thing for 8 turns, more experience for my cavalry. Recruitment cost, nothing that I really care for. No, I'm not going to extend this any longer. Last turn of raiding, and then we're diving in. That objective is not such a big deal. I want to hit the dwarves before the dwarves hit me. Man. Hope this works. The very definition of a multi-pronged attack, and you know what? Kind of want Mataorka as well because it's free now. Hey, I'm glad I waited that turn. Get to stunties. Ancient enemies think to bring back their petty empire, declare war. Show them their age is done. Now is the time of the orc. Help me with some money, give me a lot of leadership bonus. Excellent, okay. Before I do that, I said I wanted to take Mataorka as well. Took me longer to say that than it should. Karak Angazar. I feel like my Wa can take it on its own. Very small army. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. Alright. Alright. We're going to Wa. We'll be hitting Zufbar, not Oakenhammer, because Oakenhammer actually has a military backing here. Okay, and Zufbar is... Actually, it's got a garrison. Let's see. Karak Dromar is pretty easy to take. No. Okay. You know what? We're gonna send Azag on Zufbar. These guys might get pulled in, but then we'll be able to pull Nubzub back into Oakenhammer or something. We'll figure it out. Might not be as big of a hit as I'd initially hoped for, but that's fine because it's still going to be a pretty large one. All right, you're done recruiting. Yes, you are. What gets us farther? The forced march by water, apparently. Do goblins like water? I don't know. I kind of feel like goblins wouldn't like water. All right. Karak Angazar. Varenka Hills. Grom Peak. Karag Dromar. And Zufbar. Alright, let's do this. First things first, Karak Angazar, declare war. Yeah, we're fighting. I'm not due a reckoning, you are. We're gonna auto-resolve this, of course. Not bothering with that. Decisive victory. Wow. Do I need the money that badly? Do I need the money that badly? 11,000 is a lot of money. I'm not gonna go with the sack. I don't want to destroy this city. I want to capture it with something intact. We'll deal with the conquest penalty. You know what? Well, that's more the province instability I'm worried about, but we'll loot and occupy. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Forward operating base that it is. Let's get a watchtower. Now, Ogak, where do we send you? How do I... Sorry, guys. I thought I'd be able to, you know, give you something to do, but that was far too easy. Didn't even need to put them into siege or anything. Alright. Let's get savages. Help that melee attack. Meanwhile, Nubzub. Wondering about the Wa armies. Huh, Nubzub actually can't get there. That's frustrating. It's okay. And that's okay. We'll set the Wa target. And I'll push in. It'll take me 2 turns, but that's fine. Grom Peak we can hit. Auto-resolve that. Decisive victory. Just occupy. This Grom Peak got nothing. So, worthwhile expansion. The Gobos, as is standard. And meanwhile, let's see, Varenka Hills. Again, not going to have to fight that. Wow. Auto-resolve that. Decisive victory. Just occupy. Brock Asgal has fallen. Excellent. Alright.
Ready for bossing.
Excellent. Got one more step of the Gobos. Okay. Was that everything? Karak Angazar, Varenka Hills, Grom Peak. Right, we're gonna go into Zufbar. See a little hiccup in the plans here because of Karak Dromar.
Who's the boss?
That's too bad. Well, you know what? We're gonna siege Zufbar nonetheless. We might actually be able to attack it right away because of the Rock Lobber and the Doomdiver Catapult. Let's see. And if we do that, we do get a wall as well. In fact, we get a wall either way. Huh. Do I take the turn, or do I try and push in with ladders? You know what? No. Let's take the turn. We'll get a Wa coming in, which is great. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2. Not enough units for a Wa. Alright, we're gonna take it with ladders. I think I'm a little too hungry for Zufbar here. Let me just see what the city actually contains. Nothing. Toolmaker's Workshop, Guard Hall, we're now about... we'll see how much money it puts on offer. We'll make a decision based on that, but... let's see, these guys, it'll take them probably one turn. You know what? Let's get the battering ram at least. Let's at least get the battering ram. Let's not be foolish here. It's too bad this expansion, this explosive expansion, will take an extra turn. But that's fine, that's fine. Alright. We've conquered another province here, Blood River Valley, so let's get our obedience maintained. Varenka Hills, let's upgrade you. Dakharaz, let's upgrade you. What's going on here? Karak Eight Peaks, 3 more turns till we can do anything there. Let's increase our income. What's going on here? Let's get this up all the way. 4,000. Oof, eats up all of our money. Actually, let's get this going. 4 turns. No, it's too far away. Let's not be unreasonable. Let's get this going just because it will help our income as well. Let's see. Pillars of Grungi, 3 turns before we can build that. It's fine. How about Mount Gunbad? Let's upgrade this. No. 4,000 is a decent buffer. Don't want to waste that money. Karak will need to be a decent battle, actually, so I'll need to use Gogrut and the Wa, I think, to do that. Alright. Skarsnik. Stone Line Tower is the target. Next turn. Ooh. Wait. Oh, I see. Obedience? Oof, yeah, obedience. Oh, man. -10 will be gone soon, but... I'm going to have a rebellion here again. We'll see if Morglor Gitwrencha is able to counter it. Let's get him some ranged in the meanwhile. More goblins? More goblins sounds like a good idea to me. Let's do it. That way he'll actually be able to fight whatever rebellion pops up there. Alright. So Karak Dromar is next turn, and Zufbar as well. Hopefully, though Zufbar might be a problem. Possibly. Quite possibly. Okay. Oh, these guys are backing up. That's interesting. I'd expect them to jump to the aid of Zufbar. Damn it. Oh, I really don't think we can do anything here. Apart from cause some damage. Which alone might be worth it. You know what? We're going to try and damage them as best as possible. These rangers and their 160 range. Yeah, let's try damaging some of these units, because then I've got the other Wa's coming in to hit Karak. I'm just thinking out loud here, really. Yeah, let's try and take at least this bolt thrower out. Alright, to the battlefield. Okay, probably a bad call to fight this, but you know what? If we can hurt them, it'll help. If we can hurt them. Off to the side here. Pull into the bolt thrower as soon as we get a chance. Otherwise we'll march forward. Right. I'll dive into these quarrelers right away. Quarrelers with great weapons. And then we'll bounce off of them and then hit the bolt thrower. Probably gonna get some decent hits off. It just got one there. Oof. Blood and guts. Come on. Alright, into both of these units here. Hopefully get a decent hit. No, you know what? That's foolish. I know we don't stand a chance. Let's hit those, the bolt throwers. Take the hill. Alright, go. before they get into that pile. Damn it. Damn it. Let's rush down. Let's open fire here. Are we able to cause any sort of damage here? No, pull away, get out. To safety. Over here, maybe we get into these rangers here instead, just to keep them from firing, you know. All right, we're in there, we're in there, we're in there, dive in there, dive in there. Okay, keep firing. Okay, that should do some work. Let's fire here instead now. Okay, what's going on? Into these rangers. Let's try not to die. Okay, range fire should be helping some. Sort of. A little bit. Alright. Now we can pick off the bolt thrower with some safety, I think. Alright, these guys have given up. Dive in here. Come on. Keep these guys away. Let's open fire on the miners. You guys come down here onto the bolt throwers. Oof. Rangers with great weapons are good units. We can free this flank up, that'd be great. Come on, come on, come on. Drop him, drop him. Ah! Hold the line, you fools. Can't win a war without courage. Alright, at least we've got the bolt thrower. That was the goal. So in some ways we were successful. Alright, bolt thrower taken care of. Almost. 2 units left there. Maybe we hit these rangers afterwards. Come on. Ah, you know what? That's dead enough. Ah, there we go. That's the end of that. Damn it, didn't even get impact there. Close defeat. Well, we caused some damage, so it'll help us in the very near future. 276. When they start to break is when it all falls apart. If I could just hold a line and bring down the archer fire, you know, blot out the sun, etc., etc., that'll do the trick. Now, as long as they don't raise this, I'm okay. But chances are they're either raising it or taking it. Okay, that's something I'm like never able to predict. What do you want? Military access for money, you know? I assume it's because of aggression against the dwarves. So, I'll take your money, I'll give you military access, and we can work together. Alright. These guys are roaming around a little too much in my territory, if you ask me. Wow, that's a lot of money. Mission successful. Oh, really? Oh, sure. I mean, I'll take it. Recruiting surplus. Not bad. Am I recruiting anything right now, though? Not really. So, war fervor. Okay. Do I really want to travel back for that? Not really. Instead, I might want help taking Zufbar. In fact, I think that's exactly what I want to do with this army. Because even if they attack Mount Gunbad, that garrison has proven itself quite worthy. So, you know what? Force march within range of reinforcing the siege on Zufbar. Meanwhile, here, I'm going to put Karak under siege. Oh, wow. Maybe we ought to resolve this. Such an easy fight. Oh, I can't. I need to build some... I thought... oh, right. Because this is not... That's unfortunate. We'll wait a turn. We'll get some siege towers. We'll take it next time. These are delays I was not expecting, to be frank, but you know what? I'll deal with them. Now, Skulk Armbreaker can either pop up to Migdal Vongal. We can take the Black Mountains, or we go down to Matorka. That'll help. Pretty sure it's a province that's good for my economy. And plus it'll push the border princes back a little bit. Decisions. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think Vongal will be taken anytime soon, but Matorka might be. So let's take this back. Oh, I actually can't. I figured I could actually capture that, but I was wrong, and now here we are. I should have looked at the numbers. That was a foolish mistake. Barak Var, what can you do for me? You can upgrade. Excellent. I'll take it. Karak we can upgrade. Let's see. 2 more turns for this. I do want to have 6,000 set aside in 2 turns. So need to keep that in mind. Alright, doing okay there. We're doing okay here. Do I want to confederate now? Ooh. No. Let's wait a little bit longer. Let's improve some of the not so well off places. Right, I forgot about the earthquake at Kradtomen. Really frustrating. We'll get the pile of shiny stuff soon enough. Let's see if we can extort some income here. -3. We'll let it get a little bit higher before we pop it in, because otherwise we'll never be able to confederate without a rebellion popping up. Alright, Pillars of Grungi. King Loon, you have upset me. Taraza Karak is the target. I almost want to force march. Actually, wait, let's see. If I do a regular, you know what, let's just get up close. That might tempt him into battle. He'll have the garrison, so I'll have to back up, but at least it'll keep the Pillars of Grungi alive. We should be safe to upgrade it. Yeah, let's play it safer. Alright, we want to take Zufbar still. Karak we have to wait. It blows my mind that they didn't actually attack me at Zufbar. I think we'll auto-resolve this. So it would not be fun to watch. We've got 2 massive armies. Easy enough. Decisive victory. Still think we lost more than we should have. There's a lot of money on the line. We'll take it. We'll take the money. Okay, alright. Oof. How long will it take to repair? 6 breaches. I really hope we don't get attacked anytime soon. Let's get that going. Let's get, let's see, I want to be able to get Sacred Spider Grounds this far up. Yes, I do. And maybe even some goblins this far up. Wouldn't be a bad idea. For now, let's get the boss's tent. We can rank it up all the way over here, so it's not a bad idea. We'll get Karak next turn, and then Oakenhammer we might be able to squeeze out. Let's see. Azag the Slaughterer, let's get you Savages. Morglor Gitwrencha. Let's get you to Gobos. Alright. Excellent. Waz coming up here as well. So that'll be fine. That happens right away. Where does this Wa army go? That's the question. Let's head towards... Karak. I feel like I'm going to have to focus here and then push up this way, so let's do that. Unfortunately, I was foolish about Skulk. Let him get hurt. Thought we could take that town, but we can't. Stone Mine Towers ours next turn as well. That results in another province being captured. Loving the momentum. Alright. What will you do?
Welcome, stranger. Start talking.
What do you want now? Military alliance? Do I want a military alliance with the Vampire Counts? What do I stand to gain from it apart from this money? I mean, I can always pull out of it whenever I want. So you know what? Yeah, sure, I'll take the money. Mayhaps there are more pacts we could bind you with. Whoa! Hey! Those aren't aren't the right words to use, buddy. Oh, beautiful. Sent them packing there. Absolutely beautiful. Huh. It's going very smoothly. Decisive victory for a Wa army at Karak Alright. Okay. 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 Alright. What's going on here? So, Karaz Akarak, we shall put under siege.
What you want?
Make sure you guys are coming here. Yeah.
No mercy.
Ooh. Right, I gotta wait for the other army to come in. In the meanwhile, we'll build a couple of these, continue the siege. Wall army will come in soon enough, and those two armies together should be able to do well enough.
Ready for boxing.
Maybe we take Mingal Vongal Barak as well.
All right.
Pop out there, just take a peek.
What does Ogginek to you want?
Alright.
Send in the
We could take Karak Dromar right now. We could finish off Thorgrim's army as well. Ooh, there's a lot we can do. Is a lot we can do. Alright, first things first. Karak Dromar, time to fall. Auto-resolve that. No need to fight it. Apart from preserving numbers. You know what, we're just gonna occupy this one. It's not enough money, given my current financial situation. To occupy. Good. What do you have to offer? Sure. Not the worst.
What does Ogginek to you
Not
want?
the worst.
This magic
Ah,
is real.
honest. Alright, let's rank you up again. Nubzub, you're doing well. I am quite proud of you. He's doing a lot better this time around. Then again, to be fair, he was assassinated the first go-around. Ooh, Heinrich, what happened here, buddy? They should rename this city. There are better names that Drakenhof can have.
Not Gobbo Warboss.
Alright. Still not worried about these guys, though. Watch, this is the time. This is the turn, or this is the attempt at which the rebellion is successful. Alright, we're gonna make sure we can destroy Thorgrim here. Not gonna take any chances. As much as I'd like to watch that go down, there's no fun to be had. Let's eat our captives. Meat's back on the menu. Lovely. Alright, Oakenhammer's all that's left. Can't get there, obviously, because of that army. But we can hit the army, actually.
Stop that!
Let's do it. Alright, auto-resolve that. Excellent. Drop dead, buddy. Nom nom nom. Oh, that was wonderful. Are we gonna get a Wa as well? Oh, right, we don't have enough units, so you know what? We'll try and get him some units so that we can pop a Wa here, because otherwise we're not being efficient if we don't do that. So that is what we're going to do. Get another step of the savages. And meanwhile, more Glore. Dripping tips. I skipped that last go around, which is not good.
Get him!
That's a couple turns before I can get there.
I'm the boss.
Let's try nonetheless. Alright, Pillars of Grungi. We can now officially upgrade you safely. Black Crag. Let's, and we might as well have the money banked up. Oh, so many decisions, okay. Upgrade Valia's Sorrow, Crooked Fang Fort. I don't need another boss's tent. In fact, I can't build one here. So... Whew. Where are you? You're down here. All the way down here. You know what, I'll think about it later. There's so much going on right now, I'll just think about it later. Upgrade that, upgrade this. Beauty. Yeah, see, money goes really quickly. 3 turns, and then 4 turns to build the spider grounds. But in 3 turns, I'm going to switch my research to the Arachnarok Spider. Not going to waste it with Fasta Wolves, even though we're almost there already at the time. Or wait. 5 turns plus, what is this, 8, I'm guessing? Yeah, no. We're not going to waste our time. Okay. Mingal Vongalbrak's next. Oakenhammer is also next. Then we have to turn our attention up here. Quite a ways to go. Alright. And maybe I'll take a look at my obedience now as well real quick and see if now is a good time to confederate with the top knots. Man, the border princes have really ravaged the Vampire Count territories. What's going on? And why is this army traveling this way? Okay, alright, cool. Where are you going? Give me some idea. You know what? Okay, let's see. +1, that's nowhere near good enough. Let's get another boss's tent. We'll upgrade this as soon as we can. -4 for the... Oh, I see. Money. It's all about the money, isn't it? Still don't want -3 to happen here. Alright. Still too early to dive into another confederation. Let's... Nah, not worth it just yet. I want to see how much Stone Mine Tower will cost to take. Not that much at all. Colonize. But my army a fair bit, but you know what? We've got the province now, which is great. Obedience is okay. We could either get it higher faster, or let's just get more money. There is no real or there. Let's just get more money. Alright, Skulk. Do we take Migdal Vongalbrak? I think we do. Apparently we do it next turn. It's another 1,000 points. That's okay. Or gold. I really wish they would call it Teef. I don't know why they don't. It kind of annoys me, to be perfectly honest. Because they change it for the Vampire Count, so it blows my mind. Why isn't it Teef for the Greenskins? Alright. Zoofbar, get that going up. This will be done soon. Oof, is it time for Oakenhammer to fall? I think it might be Ungrim Iron Fist. He's got an okay army there, nothing I'm too concerned about. Oakenhammer itself does not have walls. It has a pathetic garrison. It's between... Well, let's see, I do want to trigger a Wa here. So, will Morglor be able to do it on his own? I think so. Let's see. You know, let's be safe. Oakenhammer? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, well, let's encircle it for now. And what's this army looking like? 16. So we can potentially trigger 2 Was as soon as I recruit. So to get these armies up to scruff. We'll do that right after this siege battle. Hopefully we don't take too many losses. Oh. Interesting that it didn't change the balance too heavily. Interesting indeed. I mean, I'll fight it if I have to. We've got Squigs to take care of the Quarrelers. We've got the Rock Lobber, Doomdiver Catapult. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this battle. But should I be? The big issue is Ungrim and his, the fact that he's unbreakable. Also, Morglor is not at full health. Alternatively, we keep him under siege for 6 turns. Let's see. Something to think about.
Don't think so.
Recruiting, but I obviously cut him off because he's under siege. Nubzub. Can't go there yet. Let's go after Oakenhammer. What are the chances he'll step out?
Nope.
Might. And if at that point I'm uncomfortable, we can pull back, we can retreat. Meanwhile, Karak. Here we need to keep the siege going, I think. Oh, actually, not really. Not really. This is plus 10 to armor piercing. Let's give it to one of the trolls. Just one more turn, we'll have the towers, and we can go in there. Alright. How patient should I be with Oakenhammer? How patient should I be? Well, I mean, we've had a pretty explosive expansion, so you know what? Let's be patient. Let's be patient. Let's, I think we break the siege. How far can we get? Not far enough to make a big difference. Alright, worst case scenario, we'll retreat if he sallies forth, and then we'll dive in with all three armies, and it won't be an issue. We'll get Migdal, Vongal, Barak next turn. Let's see, what else? Karak pretty soon. Get that Confederation lined up as well. Maybe I get an army to just sort of stay stationed down here, just so we can get the obedience up to a decent point. Where is it worst? Negative 14 here. Plus 10, so that won't be hurt too badly. Plus 10, of course. Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's not confederate anytime soon. Do we even have the option? Let's just check before we assume.
Now then, boys.
No, we can't.
Wake up.
I don't want to have to go to war with them. Make a defensive alliance, increase our love for each other, or not. Okay. On that unfortunate note, I think this is where I'm going to call it a session. We've had a pretty good one. We've caused a lot of hurt to the dwarves, taken massive chunks of their land. A couple more territories they have up here. The vampire counts are our allies. Okay, so they've actually expanded northward. So I imagine this is all clear. So either I leave the dwarves as a buffer between me and chaos, or I take them. Meanwhile, the Empire, very curious what's going on here. Yeah, see, do we just keep kind of crushing the dwarves, or do we take that one army over here, and then, or over here rather, these guys, Skulk Armbreaker and his Wa Ogek? Do we take them and Skarsnik, who is currently where? Where are you, Skarsnik? Here, yeah. We can take those three armies and then head towards Karak here and take the southern Grey Mountains. Go up, go back to our what do we call it? Our cottage in the north. Could do that. Could do that. Lots to think about. A lot to think about, but this is, as I said, where we're going to call it a session today. This massive expansion I'm more than happy with, extremely satisfied. The Blitzkrieg more or less worked out how I wanted it to, but for, I think, 2 provinces. But we'll fix that up nice and early next session. As always, if you guys had a good time, please do drop a like and a comment. Just lets me know, keeps me going. It's always good to know what you guys are interested in, obviously. And I will hopefully catch you next time as we continue to crush the stunted ones. Till then, as always, thanks again for joining me. Always a pleasure, and cheers.